Yeah. I feel like this is meant to calm down. You're hitting everything. I meant to come down. You're hitting everything spot on, okay? I don't feel bad for walking away. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't feel like your needs are being met or that your boundaries are being respected, especially if you communicate clearly what your expectations are, then why are you still there? Like, clearly they don't give a fuck about you. Or at least not enough of a fuck to accommodate your needs and your boundaries. So you told, especially if you told them exactly what your expectations were, you laid out what it is, what it takes to keep you around, and they didn't do those things, that's on them. But it's also on you to do your part and stand up for those boundaries by walking away and meaning that shit when you do it. Because it doesn't mean much if you tell somebody your boundaries and then they don't acknowledge or respect those boundaries and you leave and then come back without them having to change or fix anything. Because all you've told them is that there's no point in respecting or acknowledging your boundaries and your needs because you don't even care about your boundaries and your needs. You still came back to a person who blatantly disregarded and disrespected them. So I just like how like straight that shit comes out. So I'm gonna pull advice. If anybody else is interested in a paid personal reading, I do them for $10 per question. All of my payment methods are listed in my bio. I have Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Okay, spirit guides. You have trust, big happy changes, helpful people, be assertive. Yeah, be assertive, stand up for yourself and what the fuck you feel you deserve. And when you do this, big happy changes come in. I feel like this allows for more trust of self as well. Because it's like you can trust yourself to stand up for and respect your own boundaries. Because that may have been an issue before where you didn't fully communicate what your boundaries were to certain people because this is a personal question right now, where you didn't fully communicate what your boundaries or expectations were to a person because you already expected them to be disregarded and disrespected. But now it's like you are coming into learning how to trust that regardless of how expressing your boundaries and your needs are received, it's always a good thing to express because it's always a win on your end, because even if the person doesn't receive or respect or acknowledge anything that you just said, then that still gives you all the answer that you need to fucking know, which is that this person is not worth your fucking time. You still got the answer you needed. You went and you told this person your boundaries, and you went into this exchange wanting to know if this person is worthwhile, if they're long term. And their poor response or even lack of a response is in itself the response. It's the answer you were looking for. Not the answer you wanted, but it's the answer that you were looking for. There's also helpful people. So there's supportive people around you. Ooh, also, that having that new trust for yourself will allow you to be more, to trust yourself to be like vulnerable in that way of expressing your boundaries to more people, which allows you to come into union with more helpful people, more like genuinely stable people. And you come into union with those people by trusting yourself enough to express your boundaries, and then having those boundaries be respected, heard, and acknowledged, and accounted for, and all those things. I do personal questions for $10 per question. This was a personal question right now, but that was the end of the reading. Alright, it's 4:45. I'm gonna say that means that there's no more requests for tonight. Anyways, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lightworker Brianna, Lightworker, all one word, Brianna, Briana, and I upload these collective readings. I re-upload these collective readings. Soon I want to start doing, really soon, I want to start doing like zodiac sign specific collective readings on my YouTube channel. So subscribe and check that out for show, for shiznits. But also I'm available for private readings. There's a link in my bio for booking. And follow me on Instagram. It's the same as my TikTok. I also made an Instagram for my tarot business as well. It's also called Lightworker Brianna. I just posted a funny little reel on there if you want to check that out too. And I don't think I have anything else in particular to announce. But remember that you are loved, you have value, and that you are important. Okay? Bye, guys.